Hey there guys, welcome back to another build and final review. Today we are looking at the AMT 1959 El Camino. Comes from the AMT Street Rod series, and it's the original art series. It comes in a nice big box. It comes with a picture of the car, of the box without the writing. So this you could, frame, put on your wall, use it as a dinner plate, give people paper cuts with it. Whatever you want to do with it. I don't recommend giving people paper cuts. I don't condone that action. But anyways, these are cool to have. So, this AMT 59 El Camino. On the box, it shows a very nice street rod type build. Engine coming out of the hood. Custom parts all over it. And it comes with the material to do a stock version. And the custom version. It comes with a whole separate engine, which is cool. I'm going to use that for a different kit. So, here is my build of the 1959 Chevy El Camino. Without further ado, there we go. So, in a previous build and final review that I did, I talked about how I was going to do this white with a red top. Well, I had to call an audible. My white wasn't perfect. So I used Duplicolor Charcoal Gray. What I really should do is get a turntable to spin this around so you guys could see it without me moving my hands. Tailgate moves real nice. I'll talk about the tailgate. I'll talk about the tailgate in a second and why it opens and closes. All right. As the hood fell off, we can look at the engine too. Piece of dust there. All right, so let's talk about this bad boy. Now, I said this guy comes with a lot of separate parts for the custom pieces. Comes with a lot of decals to do various stuff with. These are cool. Save these for something else. Throw those off to the side. Comes with some custom red windows, which I think would look really cool on the one I did, but we're going to stick with the clear. Console for a shifter. A lot of extra chrome parts. A lot of wheels and stuff going on there. Whole other separate engine, which I'm going to use for something else. Different rear tailgate. Custom tailgate. And it came with a set of 4 Goodyear tires, along with the white walls. These Goodyears are cool. I've used these on many other muscle car kits. So, with all the extra parts, you can do a lot of cool stuff on other cars. So, as I said, I built this El Camino. It's all Duplicolor paints. It's a charcoal gray, Victory red. Very cool. It's kind of my go-to red. Kind of left red rocker panels on the bottom there. Thought that would look cool. The interior is just straight up red. Nothing too fancy. The interior isn't that well detailed. I guess you could, if you put a little work into it, do some striping in there. I just did straight up red with silver accents. Nice big back window that I can't get the camera through. And go through there. Got my light reflecting off of it. So the dashboard I just did red with a silver under half of it. I don't know if that's accurate, but I thought it looked cool. So like I said, I didn't do too much there. The bed I did in the red that I did the top with. Oh, yeah, a piece of dust there. I did the top with. The bed is actually 2 pieces here. You can see the line here. This section here is actually molded with the body, and then it cuts in half, and then it comes up underneath. Now, when you put this in, you got to be very, very careful. And this is why my tailgate doesn't close all the way, because if you even it out, you have to make sure that it's even here, because on this side it kind of comes out a little bit, and that's my mistake, and the tailgate doesn't actually close all the way. Now, when I test fitted everything before I put the bed in, the tailgate fit perfectly. So that is my mistake. It's got real nice chrome work here that goes around the lights with the red interior. I should say the red lights with the chrome work around it. The bumpers go on really well for an old AMT kit. The striping is silver tester's pen I really, really like this stuff. I swear by this stuff. A lot of people use the Molotov Chrome. I just use silver tester's pen. The lines are nicely well defined, so I was able to go right across it real nice. And then I did the same for the chrome work on the around the windows. The window is one big bubble piece. It just fits right up underneath there. Little Elmer's glue. Take care of that. Not a big deal. Not a big issue. The front. Black washed grill on it. Put the headlights on. Very, very nice. When you put the chrome pieces, I don't know what you would call these upper vent pieces, but they're cool. Make sure they go in all the way because mine didn't quite go in right, and then the hood doesn't sit properly. Now I would test fit it before I put those on. The hood fit okay. So this is gonna be another car where the hood's gonna stay open. The engine on this kit, I'm not sure what engine is in the 59 El Camino, but I did it a Chevy Orange. It looks really, really cool. If it focuses. It's got enough little detail in it, but not a lot of detail. Batteries, I always do the interstate batteries. Mine's kind of leaning over forward. Fans, I always do yellow just because I like to break up the color. Everything went together really well here. No issues here. Interior was no issues. Body was no issues. I did the red, I guess you could call it just plain wheels because I thought it would look cool with the white walls. Put it all together. The underneath is straight up. I had and that was my fault again, but the exhaust, you always put the exhaust in before you put the rear suspension in. I put the suspension in and then tried to fit the exhaust around, so it kind of goes around the wheels. You don't see the bottom of my car, so I don't think it really matters because they just sit on all fours. So everything went together really well. This was for being an older AMT kit. I know a lot of people have their doubts on older AMT kits, but this kit here went together beautifully. And being an El Camino, 59 El Camino, which is basically the same as the 59 Impala, a lot of cool options you could do with this. A lot of cool, if you're doing the hot rod version or whatever, this thing is just opened up for a lot of customizing, a lot of different things. You can build this car a million times and probably never build the same thing twice. Like I said, everything went together. Everything fell in perfectly. Being an older kit, there was a little bit of flash, so, take your time doing the flash work on it, just trimming it up, sanding it down, not a big issue. What can I say? I mean, this is a really good kit. I really enjoyed this. I'd recommend building another one if I could. I'd like to do, actually, this one with some drag tires on the back of it. I think this would be really cool. So, my review of the kit, my build of the kit, and my recommendation of the kit, buy one of these. Buy two of these. Hell, buy three of them. This is a good kit. Highly recommend this kit. So everybody, here is AMT's 1959 El Camino. That's the cool picture they give you. I did not have breakfast on it. Because, table mat, I guess. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, AMT's 1959 El Camino. Go ahead and get yourself one. I'll see you guys next time.